Hey, what's up, guys? We're gonna break down a round here. It's NiP versus CLG. This match happened today at the ESL 1 Major, and this is a round that was executed pretty nice from CLG. They really mess with NiP's rotations, but there's some very tiny mistakes that ends up costing them the round. But a beautiful round to analyze. I always like analyzing rounds that are really won by strategy and not by like amazing kills, just because, you know, fun to analyze that. So going out long here, they have some decent long spawns, so they're just gonna aggro out long. JDM ops middle. tarek runs out here, gets his entry frag on. He gets a 2k, right? Alright, and what's good now, this is default stuff, right? Like, okay, they rush long and they get 2 kills. This is where CLG plays it pretty well, is they don't just continue to rush up long and take these battles, which, you know, NiP has already rotated too, right? Forrest has already left B, he's in spawn. Freiburg's already starting to cheat out of B and rotate A, so if they were to cross this, it'd be a good chance that CLG could easily lose this if they would just cross instantly. Instead, what they do is they reset, they go calm, and then they go all the way back to B, keeping tarek in the pit. And the reason they're able to fall back to B is because of FNS's position here. It's really good. So if they were to do like 4 out long and JDM opping middle, if they took long control, they would have no idea if the 2 B players decided just to push B like this. So they wouldn't easily have the option to come back to B, right? But with FNS's position here, you can be like, okay, we have pit now. All right, let's switch everyone back to B tunnels. FNS has it completely under control, and we don't have to worry about it. So this is a crucial position in this strat. And so is JDM's spot here at middle. So you're going to see tarek do a really good job as well as keeping the rotations. So tarek is going to smoke cross, you know, which keeps them here. So Alu boosts Forrest on Cat. And by him continuing to throw nades, it continues to put pressure on the site, so these guys are worried about it, right? Like, okay, they're cross-smoking. And this makes Freiburg completely abandon B right now. Completely. So there's no one at B at all because of this smoke on the cross, simply. So tarek does a really good job. He has 6 HPs, only playing at headshot angles. This is a really good play by him. And he actually picked up another smoke, which is going to be crucial as well. So Freiburg, you know, after they threw that smoke on the cross, it got a little bit quiet, so Freiburg goes back to B, right? At this time, Freiburg's going back into B, alright? And tarek throws another cross smoke, which makes him bite again. So that smoke goes down, the CTs call it out, Freiburg abandons B, which is the perfect pull for them to get into the B site, right? Okay, they pulled Freiburg out of B, boom, beautiful. There's 4 people in B now, with tarek on the flank. So this should be like, looking at this round, it's a 5v3. They completely got this site for free. This should be an easy round. And we're going to break down like what really went wrong for them. So we'll say, I think tarek did an okay job flanking here. It was obviously a little bit too early, but in hindsight, this is a very hard thing to time. Obviously, he doesn't need to make a play. When you think about it, when you're up in a 5v3, there's 4 teammates in the bomb site. tarek doesn't need to make a play here. I don't blame him for doing this, but because he could have had an easy kill here. But in this scenario, I don't think tarek needs to go for any kind of play at all. He tries flanking them. He actually gets pretty decent timing. He gets all the way up at the wall here, but then Alu turns his back and just hits him with 1 USP bullet and kills him. So preferably tarek don't flank in a 5v3 like that. There's no really need for you to make the play, right? He could even left pit and then just like been middle here, or just backstabbed a little bit slower, but in hindsight, whatever. Okay. But here was the big issue here, is they had no one watch the flank, and there was some incredible timing that JDM missed here. In multiple times, where if he was just a little bit more patient or had a little bit more trust in his teammates, he would have won the round. So right here, since Freiburg is causing a lot of chaos here, he decides to abandon B tunnels and try to help these guys here. As you can see, He's scoped in, up, and he's flanked. And FNS is also dead because of it. So this round really breaks down super fast. But I really think it all comes down to JDM just being a little bit more passive on his mid hold, and just trusting. Sometimes you have to trust like your teammates to get the job done here. Like there's a smoke up on the doors, there's a molly on windows. You have to trust that your other 3 teammates in the site are gonna get the job down, and then you just watch their ass, right? So with Freiburg getting that 1 kill in the B site, it makes JDM completely abandon his tunnels and try to help them cross. But sometimes you just got to be a little bit more patient and just continue to watch your spot. So we'll break down his perspective the whole round, and I think it could be completely different. The timing's pretty crazy. So he decides to drop and watch like the cat run off and whatnot. And at this time, Forrest cheated here. He wouldn't have seen him anyways because there's a smoke here. So it wouldn't have been that big of a deal if he was just upping this, right? So he didn't miss anything yet. Alright, going back into here. The CTs are rotating around like crazy. JDM ops here. So what I would have changed is I would have JDM not leave middle at all right now. I would say the rifles fall back. I think Tarek staying in pit is a decent idea. He has 6 HP. Set him there, showed just his head here, and he's the key to this, to making this work, or to making them get into the bomb site for free, because of the 2 smokes that he throws here. He throws one, keeps their attention here. He picked up another one from a dead body and threw another one, which that one is the one that pulled Freiburg out of B as soon as they go into B. So beautiful work by him to keep him long. So his positioning was super key in this strategy, so we don't want to change that. But in the scenario here, we want JDM to hold middle the whole round. There's so much information you can gather and so much easy kills that you can capitalize on. So Cutler, Hayes fall back. FNS goes into B. These guys 3 go into B, and they just trade kill and get the job done. JDM opping middle. Let's see just what he missed, right? So he instantly just abandons B. But I think he just be a little bit more patient, just hold middle. And by him not holding middle, let's just look at the timing here. All right, Freiburg just crossed middle. All right, he could be like, all right, guys, they left B. All right, Freiburg's back. That's 2 shots at the DDC you could have called and all the information. So that's like a lot of picks he could have killed, right? Or that's a lot of information. So Freiburg crossed once, then nothing happened, so he crossed back. And then Forrest actually flanks Cat here, which is another opportunity that JDM could have missed, that he did miss as well, right? I can see that they want him to go into B and cover like this. This is okay. So it is okay that he missed this information at middle. It would have been best if he would have capitalized on Freiburg crossing back and forth just to try to get that kill and for that information. But this isn't the worst, right? There's 4 of them close up. They're all going to trade kill effectively. And Tarek's doing his job of getting Freiburg out of B. So this is where it kind of breaks down again. So we're going to see Forrest flank middle, which is a kill that JDM could have gotten from spawn, right? But this is still okay. It's still okay. They come into B here. They smoke the door off. Cutler actually mollies this. This is looking really good. At this point, all right, JDM's like, all right, you guys definitely have the site. I'm going to watch the flank. Good thinking by JDM. So he posts up, and really, he just has to dedicate to this. I'm thinking what happened is it gets a little bit chaotic. Like, there's 2 kills. They've already made it back to a 3v3 already. And this timing is actually pretty insane. So he kind of like wants to help them cross into B. But by him leaving this tunnels really exposes. Look at that timing there. So in this scenario, he just really has to trust his team to cross. I mean, there's a smoke and molly. But such tiny mistakes, such tiny timings that really costed them the round. But just a cool round to analyze and just see like how small of a mistake can really cost you around here. Beautiful round by CLG though, like really flawlessly executed. Besides some tiny things that we talked about already, but yeah, good shit.